Hey guys, this is April at Big Blue Dog Soaps, and today I'm going to make a facial soap. It's going to have bentonite clay, dehydrated strawberries, crushed into a powder, and oatmeal. And it's going to be like a kind of a detoxing, purifying soap. Be really good for the face. So let me grab the lye real quick. Alright. Make sure my oils are good and blended. Oh, how do you like my gloves? Aren't they awesome? I feel like I'm in Dexter's laboratory. They're extremely clumsy, but effective. I ran out of gloves, so maybe you'll get a kick out of it. I feel like I should be doing dishes. Alright. Let's add our lime water. As always, I'm using a water discount. I'm just going to do it till emulsification. I'm working at a very cool temperature, so hopefully it's not going to sit up too quickly on me. Pour quite a bit of this in a separate container. These are my additives, all ground up very fine. We'll see how well I can get them blended in. This should be interesting. Hopefully it won't fly up in my face. May very well end up being a plop and drop, but I'm going to try it and see how it goes. Always the mess maker. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. If there's anything that you'd like to see or have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments below. I'm not a soap genius, but I've been around the block a little bit, and maybe I can help. If I can't help, I can sure as heck try to find out. Alright. Now, let's get our mold. Pour a nice natural base. And this does have a lot of avocado oil in it, so it's very gentle for the face. Avocado is great for sensitive skin. Alright, let's see how we do here. Alright. Another spatula. Now I'm just going to take my hanger tool that my wonderful Kurt made for me down the center. Let's see what I can get done here. Excellent. Good texture, should swirl really good. Now I'm just going to scrape the bowl for the natural color. I'm curious, guys, what in the world did soap makers, how in the world did we get by without stick blenders and silicone spatulas? I can't imagine trying to make soap with just an old pot and a spoon. It had to have taken forever to get to trace. Oh my gosh. I just, if that's all I had to work with, I mean, if we were in Armageddon or something and we had no choice, sure, I'd do what I have to do to make sure I had soap for my family, no problem. But oh my gosh, that sure would stink, I just can't imagine. Can you imagine trying to do olive oil soap with no stick blender? Holy cow. Just straightening out the top a little bit. Alright, just going to tap it behind me. It's not quite set up as much as I'd like, so I'm just going to let it set for a little while so I can do a nice textured top. And then we'll come back for the cutting. So we'll see you in a bit. Seems to have set up a little bit better, so let's get started on the top here. Now I'm just going to take that center, kind of broken center line, and make kind of an abstract mantra swirl. We'll see how it goes, and then maybe I'll put some oats on the top, or maybe not, just depends on how it looks. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I think I will put a few oats on top, just for interest. Hopefully they'll stick. Most of the time they don't, but it's nice to look at. I always try to drop stuff from height, that way it doesn't look all clumpy looking. There we go. Alright, stay tuned for the cutting. See you in a bit. Hi guys. It's a good afternoon and my soap is ready to be cut, and I just wanted to show you. It turned out beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is my strawberry powder, bentonite clay, and a few other goodies. And while I'm here, I wanted to talk about my cutter. It's a Bud Hafner. Lots and lots of other soapers use a Bud Hafner cutter for good reason. It is absolute best top quality cutter. He has a small business, but is an absolute master craftsman. I've had absolute wonderful luck, wonderful product, quality made, never had any issues with it. I've broken one of these wires, and that's only because I waited too long to cut the soap. He recommends not to use it on melt and pour for good reason, because it is absolutely too hard to cut. And I think it was either my Castile or maybe it was coconut. I believe it was Castile, and everybody knows how hard Castile soap cuts if you wait too long. So I just wanted to put a shout out to him. I've been using this thing ever since I started expanding into an actual home business. I couldn't be more happier. I highly, highly recommend Bud's line of cutters. He has the large cutters. This one cuts 8 bars. You can even have your width of your soap custom made. I do choose to have mine a little bit bigger than the inch. I think it's 1 1/4 inches, 1 3/4 inches. I'm not sure. Anyway, I just choose to have a little bit bigger bar of soap, just a personal preference. But he does make them in 1 inch. And also he has the loaf cutter where you cut a single slice at a time. Those are also high quality made, just as sturdy, just as wonderful as these. So just wanted to put a shout out to him. He is wonderful. Absolutely highly recommend Bud Hafner line of soap cutters. So let's just get this cut. You know, I'm so pleased with my cutter. I may actually do a video in itself, on like a review of just the cutter, because I just absolutely adore it. Oh wow, looks great. This is the bentonite clay and the strawberry powder. And let's see, what else did I put in there? Oh, oatmeal. Oatmeal, of course. Wonderful for the skin. This is my avocado oil recipe. Probably should have cut this upside down, but really there's so much oatmeal on the inside too that it probably would have still made creases in the soap. But I plan on planing it anyway. And no, I don't have on my gloves because the big ones are so big and so awkward. And that's Mama Kitty. I'm real pleased how that turned out. And the last piece. Yes, Mama Kitty, we know you're a little upset today. Mama Kitty's having babies today. Her babies are, she's not having babies today. Her babies were born on April Fool's Day, and they are actually finding new homes today. So we're going to go to some really great families. Mama Kitty's not exactly thrilled about it, but unfortunately we don't have the time or resources to take care of a large litter. So yeah, but you can find Diesel and Mama Kitty and Madam Meow and all the rest of us we're actually on Pinterest. We're on, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. My storefront, Big Blue Dog Soaps, is on Etsy. You're welcome to stop by, and we'd be happy to fill you with all the soaps that your heart and hands can hold. We'd love to have you. And certainly, if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, I'd be happy to address them. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to give my advice, business advice, anything I possibly can. I'm relatively new to the business network, but I have learned some lessons, lots of them. So yeah, be happy to address anything that I possibly can to help out new soapers, old soapers. So we will see you on the next video. Please like and subscribe if you love our videos, and stay tuned for many, many, many more. Have a good day. Bye.